you for coming today. I teach Buddhism for free for you, and I learn in purelandschool.com. I join online meetings, and this is the way I learn. My master is from Japan. There are other masters and people learning in different languages. And I recently, not very long ago, I decided to convey Buddhism in this way by teaching through videos, because you could say this is like Buddhism for shy people. Because some people may agree or make their schedule fixed in order to attain a meeting with me and learn directly in an online meeting. But other people will say, yeah, sure, and they don't end up doing that. So I decided to create these videos teaching the Dharma. The Dharma means truth of Buddhism. In order to provide happiness, because Buddhism teaches the way to become happy, truly happy. I realized this is something so important, and I had to somehow convey this to people. And this way you can watch one of my videos or more, and you can be shy. You can just watch the video and not say anything. I don't even know how many people are watching my videos currently. But this is the way I do, so people can learn. People can know this exists. Okay? So, today I want to talk about 8 minds, 8 consciousness. So Buddhism teaches the answer to this very old question that comes from these 3 questions. Where do we come from? Who are we? Where are we going? Right? So today I will be answering the one in the middle. Who are we, or what are we, right? So we are made of 8 minds, 8 consciousness. Okay? So, eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness, thought consciousness, manas consciousness, alaya consciousness. So the true self is only this, the 8th, alaya consciousness. I'll get there at the end of the video. But all the other minds are interesting too. Okay, so the first one, eye consciousness. The eye is different from a machine, like a camera, because it can distinguish, or it can think in a way. There is a mind, there is a consciousness in this eye. That may sound very strange to you or interesting, but I will explain. So, if there was no mind in your eye, no consciousness, you would have to go face by face in a crowd until you recognize something you know. But Buddhism teaches, if there is someone in the crowd that you know and you have a strong bond, like family members, friends, couples, you will distinguish, you will find this person in the crowd, even if you're not looking for this person. You will just find this person within this crowd very easily or very quickly. This is because we have a mind in our eye consciousness. Okay? Then ear consciousness. In the example of the crowd, if there is a lot of noise, somehow you will hear, for example, your name, even if someone whispers this name. You will just distinguish your name, different from a machine, like a voice recorder or something. Okay, so then nose and tongue, you get the idea, right? There is more than just the senses or the ability to feel or hear. Okay, and I remember in body consciousness there was this very interesting example that my master taught me. So a mother is holding a baby. The baby is sleeping. Then a stranger comes and holds the baby, and then the baby starts crying. So you may ask yourself, how could this baby, who is a baby and is sleeping, could know or recognize that something changed, or it was not his mother holding the baby anymore, it was a stranger? So that's because we have body consciousness. There's more than just touch. Okay. Then thought consciousness. Thought consciousness is, or consciousness in common wisdom, like human, they say, or we say, humans say, um, they talk about consciousness. Oh, consciousness, like, and we think that this might be our true self, but it is not. Buddhism teaches that our true self is only Araya consciousness. But I will get there later. So thought consciousness are our mind that thinks. It's working together with all these previous ones, and you only make decisions where you're like you help yourself with different minds or with different senses in order to make decisions. For example, you are in your house and you smell pizza, so you go to the kitchen and you find pizza there. You smell pizza and then you see the pizza, so you smell pizza and then you see the pizza, and then when you have the pizza in your, like a piece of pizza, a slice of pizza in your hand, you touch it, but if it's stiff, like hard, you know there's something wrong with the pizza. Or let's say it's okay, it's like pizza is, and you give it a bite, but then your tongue consciously is saying this tastes different, like watermelon. Then there is something very wrong with that pizza, and you're probably not gonna eat it. So all of these are working together with thought, and you make decisions based on experience, basically, and whatever these minds are telling you. This is how we work, how we function. But there is more than that, these deeper minds. And the most, what's important here, I mean, this is interesting, yeah, but what I want you to remember, because I'm not sure if you guys are like taking notes or what. I don't know. I did take notes. Okay, whatever. So I'm just trying to teach you this because it's so important. But if you're just watching and enjoying, that's also okay. But if I would ask you something to do, it would be to remember the concept, or to get this idea very accurately of what alaya consciousness is, because this is our true self. It's not our body. How could our body be our true self? People ask themselves, what are we? What is the true self? Body can never be our true self, because when someone loses its arm, let's say, that person, no one would say this person is less of a person than before, like his identity is being reduced. It's never like that. It's just the same person. We see it like that. So the body is not the true self, and consciousness is not our true self either, because some people I snore myself. not always, I think, but some people may snore very hard one night, and the next day people will say, hey, you woke up everyone, we couldn't sleep at all because you snored too hard. I had no idea, because thought consciousness was not working at the time you were sleeping. You were unconscious. So if that stops working and then works next day, how could that be our true self? Our true self never stops working, or it never vanishes. It actually goes along from one lifetime to the next one. And this is only alaya consciousness. So alaya consciousness is our true self, and this means this is a storehouse, a place where all invisible place, where all our deeds, all our karmic energy that comes from our karma means deed, is stored, storage. So everything we do, everything we say, everything we think, so this done with our mind, with our thoughts, are the most important deeds in Buddhism. And then things we say are very important too, because words can harm others or comfort others, right? Make them feel uncomfortable, comfortable, good, bad, and all that. We can do many deeds with our mouth. And then our deeds with our body, which are the most famous or visible or obvious, like stealing, killing, and so working, doing physical labor, volunteer work, all of that, driving, whatever, like that's deeds done with your body. So all these three deeds are considered deeds in Buddhism. But in common law, in human wisdom, the most famous would be the deeds with your body, and when law punishes people, they punish them because of deeds, very visible deeds, like deeds done with the body, right? Sometimes deeds done with the mouth, like saying something very, very wrong in public or to someone that is important, or I don't know, like sometimes people pay their the consequences by saying things that are wrong. Okay, so everything we do with our mind, with our mouth, or with our body, these are considered deeds in Buddhism, and because of law of cause and effect, that the foundation of Buddhism, if you do good, good things will happen. If you do bad, bad things will happen. So if you do something, it will affect you. These are the three ways of working of the law of cause and effect, or the law of karma. So where are all these things? Where do all these things go? Whatever we do, they go into this alaya consciousness, like this storage, like a computer. Computer have information in there. It's invisible. It's not like this. You know, you open this, you find things. Computers are not like that. They can storage many books, but they are not physical books. They are invisible books. Just like people. People can storage a lot of wisdom or knowledge, and this is not physical books inside you. You can remember a whole poem or book or whatever, and it's not a physical book in your mind. It's the information. So that's invisible, right? In the same way, whatever we do, it will create this karmic energy that is storing the alaya consciousness, and this travel with us from this life to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Yes. Just try to remember that. That's all for today. Thank you. If you found me today for the first time watching my videos by Instagram, you can go to my bio and follow me if you want. I will follow you back. And you will also find a link to YouTube, and you will find all my videos, my previous videos. And it would be great if you wanted to check them, because you will learn more. And that would be a good idea, so you can attain enlightenment. Thank you.